Okay. Yeah, so Conrad is lead organizer. Sorry? Well, he's lead organizing on site here, and he set it all up, so we really want to give a big thank you. Thank you. We can do it later, sorry. We could also ask on stage if he's in the house. I haven't seen him yet. Alex Asma? Not here, but I have to...
Alex is an exam at the University of Ghana, so...
Okay, that's an excuse. But still, we want to cheer for him because he helped us with setting up buses, and then all the way from the back, I'd like to ask Nathan Bills on stage. Woo! Come up! I mean, without that guy, we'd live on the street. No. I mean, all the international knows. He opened his house for us. I mean, yes, it's a guest house. Still, he's in the house with us. So thank you so much for being such an awesome host. Then there is Ebenezer, who overcame his fear yesterday, no, the day before yesterday in Kirkham. Woo! Thank you. And thanks to Ebenezer, we have all that media coverage. So, and last but definitely not least, I hope he's in the room. Kwaku, are you in the house? Thank you as well so much for your help. So Kwaku, Nathan, Ebenezer, Conrad, and Alex, who has to write an exam, are the organizing team on site here in Ghana. Nothing could have happened without them. We are so, so grateful and have a little something for you, actually. Oh, that's love. Now there's only one thing for me to say, and this is I'd like to ask Samuel on stage, President of University, for some words.
This is not the time to make long speeches. We are ready to go. So I want to cut all the speeches and push it to the last day. But let me welcome everybody on behalf of the Council of Heritage Christian University College, on behalf of management, and on behalf of faculty, administrative staff, students, all of you are very welcome. I saw that we have a few of our alumni among us. Welcome back home. I also want to extend my hearty welcome to a few, I would say, friends, because they are not students here, neither are they connected with ACC, but one of all the way, University of Human. But tell you why, quickly. So on Friday, this past Friday, Conrad and myself went to Joy FM and Joy TV to grant an interview. The television news, and found Conrad's number, and Conrad, and literally begged Conrad that even though the son is a student at the Public University of Mines and Technology in the Western region, he needed that Conrad should do whatever he can to allow his son to come and participate. And this goes to all of you. HCC exists to make a difference. We want to make a difference, not just in the business, but we want to make a difference by learning skills, problem-solving skills, to transform our own lives, to transform our communities, our tribes, and Ghana and Africa. And it is going to happen. As I see you, I see future for the continent of Africa. And all I can say for now is a big thank you to the international coaches for the sacrifice and the investment they are making in us. I pray that you give them the fullest cooperation and you give out your all to absorb what they are going to give you. Because what you are going to go through this week is certainly going to transform your life like never before. Thank you very much.
So, I see you have your role model, so have we as Impact Week community. This guy on the screen is Jens Unger. He is the one who kind of brought the program to life as it is now. And since he cannot be in the house, he sent some welcoming words. And I think, I don't know if David is sitting up there or who it is, but go ahead. He's a very silent
and as some of you may
guy.
already know, I organize Impact Weeks and I connected the Lufthansa Group to the Impact. Hello and good morning, Impact Week Ghana. My name is Jens, and as some of you may already know, I organize Impact Weeks and I connected the Lufthansa Group to the Impact Week. And over the past 7 years, it has become one of my biggest passions to connect people across the globe in the Impact Weeks to learn how to solve local challenges and to innovate. Annie and Connie have asked me to send you this short video So here are 3 things that I wish to share with you this morning. And first, I want to let you know that I've already become a big fan of Impact Week Ghana. I'm following all the social media posts, and I've been really excited about the live stream TV, where I could see Annie and Connie speak and introduce the fantastic team of senior coaches. And of course, I've seen Sam welcome the international team and talk about soccer. So knowing that you're all here this morning makes me really happy, and happy to see that this project actually became reality. Second thing I wish to share is how this project actually started, because I was only involved in the very beginning of it. And I think it was sometime last year when I got connected to Nathan, and Nathan heard about the Impact Week from a professor in the US. So within no time, we got on a Zoom call. Nathan told me all about the vision of HCC and a little bit of the history, and I thought, wow, that sounds like a really good match. But then I asked myself, well, what about the other people and decision makers at HCC? And within no time, again, I jumped on a Zoom call and got to know William and his team. And I believe one of the first questions William asked me was, so Jens, when can we start? And believe me, I've organized many different Impact Weeks, and I've never experienced such an open, dynamic, and entrepreneurial spirit as here at Heritage Christian College. So once again, I got really excited because that's something we have in common, a can-do spirit, wanting to create opportunities, and always eager to learn. So then, Annie and Connie and her team took over, and along the way, whenever I asked them, well, how's it going, they couldn't put it into words. They were so overwhelmed by the hospitality and by the great spirit, positive spirit here in Ghana and in the team. So I'm really grateful and excited about this partnership that I started, and I'm curious what is still to come. Finally, I wish to share with you the Impact Week story and what you will become part of. And I want to do that in 100 seconds, so let's see if I can actually do that. Let me share my screen with you. So as Heritage Christian College obviously has a Christian background, I thought it would be interesting for you to know that the Impact Week actually started as a church project. Church in Action, a small but very innovative church in Frankfurt, with a vision to make a difference in the world and a dream to create a small piece of heaven in our lives, in our communities, and anywhere on this planet. So here you can see the first team that started in Kenya. And to look at this on the map, on the world map, here you see it again in 2015. Then 2016, the Lufthansa Group came on board. Next year, we went to different countries and left the African continent. Next, we got an award by the German government, which also is an important element of the Impact Week, actually, connecting worlds and strengthening cohesion. And what this looked like in the following years, you can see on the next slide, 2018, 2019, and 2020, we connected more than 500 people in the Impact Week, went to 14 countries.
Just a few seconds. So that's Annie's emails. She hasn't answered in days. Work mails. Sorry. Perfect. Whilst we're jumping back to the slides, I think there is actually, anyways, not so much we wanted to do. You saw that already. Impact Week has been to so many countries now, and we're happy to be back in Ghana after COVID break. And this is actually something we really wanted to emphasize you. You all got your t-shirts. If not, go and get one, because tomorrow lunchtime we actually do one of those awesome team pictures. Maybe a bit better than that what we did yesterday in the guest house, with a bit more love in the faces. Really, guys, wear the t-shirt tomorrow. The photos always are such an awesome memory to what we did. Just a few words again about what has happened last week, what will happen this week. As you already learned from Conrad earlier, Last week, all our international coaches, junior coaches, were trained by the seniors you already just saw, and always paired with one Ghanaian tandem partner. So this week, these newly trained trainers will work with you guys, with the students of HCC, the students from the very West, and for everybody who's in the room today. And you will work on problems we, together with HCC, framed and that are real struggle in Ghana. And in the end, there might be a solution that is feasible. Let's give it a try. It's going to be fun, it's going to be hard, it's going to be exhausting, it's going to be exciting. It will be everything in 1 week, and you're part of it. And to make it even more fun and to make the teams even more teamy, Lyndall came up with an idea.
Good morning, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome from my side as well. I know we said it before, but we are so excited to be here with you, to be undertaking this project together with you. Now, as you can see up here, Impact Week is on social media. We want to amplify what we do here, and we need your help. So, across the next couple of days, weeks, both the Impact Week channels as well as the Heritage Christian College channels will be posting on social media little snippets of what we're doing here. But we only have so much reach. You guys need to be the amplifying voices of our message, what we do, how we do it. So please feel free to share our content, follow, engage. And to make things a little bit more interesting, every Impact Week we have a social media challenge. And this year we decided to do it even a little bit differently here and make it a team challenge. So how does it work? It's going to be a competition held on Instagram. The posts must include the following hashtags. If you don't, I cannot find you. Your team must be on the photo posting, give it your best, the team with the best picture, and we will be deciding together on that, so don't worry, you don't have to have a huge
We
following.
can be bribed, just saying.
So don't worry, it is not about the amount of likes you have, so don't stress if your following is tiny, or if you have a massive following, you haven't automatically won. But we're very excited to see your photos and look forward to seeing what you come up with. Thank you.
Thank you, Lyndall! Thank you, Silke. Ooh. And now I'm going to give you a lecture about what is design thinking. And I hand over to Alex Groth. He's way better in that. But he has no hands-free, so...
Hello. Little up for that. Let's go. And everybody, please cheer. Woo, come on, come on. A little bit loud, I do a video as well. Come on, and cheer. 2, 3, woo! Yeah. You gotta be that one. Because I'm on stage, you're not. Okay. Before I start, I always do the boring part, so I actually talk about what the methodology is that you are going through this week and why we're doing it. But before we do that, so we are in a big room here, many people, and sometimes it might get noisy, but if we want to stay on time, keep going, making progress, we somehow need to have your attention very quickly. One of the ways of doing that is, I have to put my microphone aside, sorry, just follow me. Wow. So if you hear somebody clapping on stage, just clap. Because that is a wildfire that goes through the room. If you do it 4 times, everybody will be quiet. It works. Great. Now, I have oh, thank you. I have a presentation. I want to talk about design thinking. No, I want to talk about innovation. So I want to talk about innovation first, because the whole week is about innovation, entrepreneurship, and intercultural exchange. And it's always good to, at the beginning, have a definition of innovation. What do we mean by innovation? If we all understand the same thing, that helps us to also move into that space. And something that we actually use. Oops. I don't see this there, but that's okay. What? Thank you. So a good definition of innovation is actually when you look at these three elements, right? On the one side, whatever you're creating needs to be feasible. And it needs to be feasible now or in the short time frame, so in the near distance, in the near future. Feasibility means you need to be able to build it now or in the near future. Because if it's too far out there, it's not really an innovation. I don't know if you like science fiction movies. I love science fiction movies, and they always have amazing technologies in these movies, but you can't really build them. For example, in Star Trek, they have a technology called beaming. If you watch Star Trek, right, you press a button and you can beam yourself to the other side of the planet or into space. That's phenomenal. I mean, we would all use it if we could, right? But it's not possible. It's not even an invention because it's just an idea. You can't build this. So it's not feasible. So whatever you create, whatever you come up with, needs to be able to be built right now or in the near future. Then on the other side, for whoever is actually bringing something out into the world, it needs to be viable. So it needs to make sense. Why do you actually bring that out to the market, right? And for companies, you're creating for somebody else. And if everybody out there says, that's a nice idea, but not survive in the marketplace. So all three need to come together to create an innovation. What's also nice about that diagram, this Venn diagram, which is very simple actually, is the overlaps. So maybe you had that situation before. What do you do if you lose your card? Right? And I always ask my audiences, what's the first thing you do when you lose your card? And the habit, actually the link to the app, which is the button there you can see, is called Lock Card Temporarily. Because what we also found out was that in more than 94% of the cases, when people lose their card,